It's not always easy being green, but in the case of the Sidestrike, yes it is. This blaster is incredibly easy to modify, at least for simple mods. There are 10 screws holding this guy in. The 10th one is hiding back there, so make sure you pull this back to get to him. And then once you got it open, you'll notice already that this bar does not want to come off with the rest of the blaster. It is actually, on the inside there is a metal pin that is keeping him on track there, so just leave them together. And then boom, you'll notice this is very similar to the Firestrike as far as its construction goes and direct plunger system goes. Set this guy aside for now, and then take this guy out. I've already done the mod on this, but I'll show you what I did. I'm gonna refocus. There we are. There are clips on the side here, and just a little gentle twist, and boom. Got them apart. There will be a the dart peg here. I already Dremeled mine out, but set him aside. This guy literally comes right out, so now you got a nice big open plunger tube there. And in here is where your air restrictor is housed. Boy, I think I already threw mine out, but you guys all know what an air restrictor looks like. These do come apart. I had to get a an X-Acto knife to fit in there to move these two apart. I can't seem to get it right now, but whatever, I'll spare you that. I keep this guy on there just because when this guy comes into contact with it, you know, it's a good stopping point, and it doesn't, I mean, really, if you leave it, then there's just a little bit of jiggle room with this thing. So I leave that guy in there. I know it's not the best for airflow, but I've already got the air restrictor out, already got the dart peg out, so whatever. Gonna put this guy back in because I magically took that out off screen. Clip him back together. Good as new. There aren't really any holes except for that little guy that you could plug up. I don't even think you can see it on here. It's so tiny. Maybe. He's right there where my fingernail is. But yeah, so you can plug that guy up, but it's not very big. There's no other holes in this. The thing I like about the Sidestrike is that it's got a flat front. So you know, you could rebarrel this and not really notice anyway. So reinstall that guy as usual. My other thing I'm going to point out is to take off the spring on this, you actually literally just do that. You go around this loop here and use the bend in the spring to do it. This spring is pretty good. And then this is one from the ZombieStrike Crossfire Bow. You'll notice they're about the same. I'm going to take him off there. The Crossfire Bow one is a little bit longer and has a little bit wider coil. So they're about the same strength, but this one is a tad longer, so this one will keep a little more tension than this guy will. So if you're putting a upgrade in your Crossfire Bow, take the stock spring out of that and slip it into this guy, because it's totally doable. They're roughly the same diameter. This one's a little bit wider. If it were a little bit smaller, I'd be worried because then this catch wouldn't get them anymore. So utilizing a Crossfire Bow spring in there will work out just fine. So that is the ZombieStrike Sidestrike mod. Pretty easy.